So about the Raphinha situation, I've talked about Raphinha a lot lately, right? So I've made several videos about his leadership, about his current form, the fact that he surprises me, the level he's reached this year with Barcelona, with Hansi Flick. And wanted to talk about his situation lately with Argentina, his interview, the current situation, and the concerns about the current situation, basically. And I have a feeling like his current form did some kind of disservice to Raphinha, and I'll explain why. And what I mean by that is, so the fact that he is playing at this level with Barcelona, it seems that it added a little bit more pressure on him with the Seleção, and he kind of not sure he's dealing with it in the best way possible. And the reason I'm talking about that is that it feels like the fact that he's Ballon d'Or material, now he's regarded in the Seleção to be one of their best players. They count on him more and more for scoring goals, for winning matches. And I think this kind of pressure he's not used to, and he's not really managing it in the best way possible. And here I'm talking about his 10th interview. And it feels like I was kind of surprised, to be honest. When I saw his interview with Romario, I was kind of surprised looking at Raphinha and making this kind of statements. For me, was not in his nature. And it feels like he was kind of trapped into doing it with Romario. I'll be honest with you, I don't like people talking before games. For me, it doesn't make sense to say I'm going to score, I'm going to win, or we're going to win. But it's not a big deal. It happened many times, and so many players used to do something like that. I don't recommend doing that when you're a player, when you're about to play against world champions, against a great team like Argentina. And we know the atmosphere when you play against Argentina as a Brazilian. Sometimes it's good to spicy up this kind of games when making this kind of statements. But in this situation, playing in Buenos Aires, I'm not sure it was a good thing to do. But anyways, I'm not making a big deal of it. The fact that he's been bullied. He was bullied the whole game, and then after the game, and now he's going to suffer. I'm just, as a Barcelona fan, a little bit concerned about Raphinha's and how this is going to affect him for the upcoming matches with Barcelona. Because we know that Raphinha is a little bit emotional, how we've seen that the last few years when he was widely criticized by the Barcelona fans, that he was kind of, he said in an interview that he was thinking to completely stop playing football for that, which means he was really affected, and he didn't take it really well. So that's why I'm kind of concerned that this is going to do the same thing to his confidence. And we know that Raphinha, without confidence, he's a completely different player. We've seen that, right? So hopefully Hansi Flick can deal with that and try to get him to kind of probably needs to get him quickly into the game so that he will a little bit forget these episodes, because Argentinian fans are not going to let him go like that. I think he's going to be, they're going to harass him, they're going to bully him for weeks to come. I'll tell you that. So hopefully he'll be able to deal with that, but I'm kind of not confident enough to see him playing at the same level as before this game. But we will see. We will see. If we see Raphinha being the same player with Barcelona for the next few games, it means he was able to overcome the situation and focus again on the most important part of the season. You know, every game is important now for Barcelona. We're going to talk about the game tomorrow in a few minutes, so stay tuned.